So let's get started. We'll create a new project. So click New Project in the hub. I'm using Unity 6.3 LTS. That's the recommended version for Game Creator 2 at the time of this recording. 6.5 is not recommended for Game Creator 2. Use 6.3. And I'm going to be using a Universal 3D SRP, the URP version as well. And my project I'll be calling Farming Course URP. And we click the Create New Local Project. If you have Unity Cloud, you can also click the Cloud and use Unity version control as well. So I'm going to be using Unity version control just because I like to have a backup of my projects on the cloud. So I'll just create project, but you can create a local. Okay, so once the project is loaded, we want to remove the README assets. And then Unity version control tab comes up. If you're using Unity version control, they do give you 25 gigabytes of storage for free. So I'm still under the free tier as well. So it's a good version control system. And by default, it's adding the assets that are in the project. And it's good to just do like an initial commit. It doesn't put everything in, but if you want to, you can just add everything. And then we'll do an initial commit to create the repo on Unity. And we can see our change sets here. So it's like an integrated GitHub type thing. So we have our sample scene and our project, which has nothing in it right now. But right now, I'm going to import the Toon farm pack first. So if you have it, go to My Assets. That's the Toon farm pack here from 6 games. Download the update. It's just under 1 gigabyte. So we need to download it first. So once it's downloaded, we can import this. Toon series. So, oh yeah, so let me just see here. Yep. Toon farm pack animations, models. Oftentimes these packs have HDRP packages included, which we don't need. I'm just looking to see if there is any like that. I don't see anything. It's a package for that, so we'll just import this as is. All right, now that it's imported, we're going to take a look at what comes in the pack. So we have the Toon farm pack. Let's look at the scenes. There's usage guidelines. There's some documentation about animals that are animated. They are animated. So we get animals. We get some animations in here that have animal animations. There's some particle animations. A bunch of prefab animations, like the combine head, for instance, rotates. The baler, round and square balers have a animation. The windrower has it. And that's the reason why I chose this pack too, because if you look at the vehicles they have in the agricultural vehicles, we have a lot of vehicles that you would see in a game like Farm Simulator 25. So you have different types of plows, cistern, water truck, I guess. There's a combine, so you got a green and a red combine, which actually the arm actually does move. It's a separated piece. All the vehicles have separated tires, which is also good. And there's attachments for the combine, the rear and top, and the head. We'll be using the head here. One of the heads, there's two different ones. And then you've got the trailer that you put the combine header on, just like in Farm Sim. And there's a conveyor belt, a dump truck trailer you might load your harvested stuff into, fertilizer sprayer, a front loader bucket for the tractor, and a loader fork for the tractor as well, forklift attachment. Let's see, loader. It's got a lot of different attachments that you can have. So, and manure spreader, and we've got the planter with the seeds, and there's different types of couple of different types of planters. The round baler that creates round bales, and I do plan on covering how to do baling in this course, and the square baler. And there's a manure attachment, a tipper, as they call it. And the tractor, this is what we're going to be using first, the tractor. So we're going to set up the tractor. There's different styles of tractor they give you. There's 4 different tractors, I think. And the counterweights that go on the front of the tractor. And there's the harrow, which is how you plow the field. And there's a sprayer. This actually has a particle animation on it. And so if I bring that into the scene, you'll see the water comes out of it automatically. Those are done by particles. Oops. Delete that. And there's this attachment. They call it a vintage packer. And we have the windrower and a yard rake. And there's also, because a lot of money in Farm Sim comes from doing lawn mowing. So here's a lawnmower, a ride-on lawnmower as well. You can mow the lawn with as well. So all these come with it, and we have pickup trucks as well. So all these come with the pack. Of course, no game logic comes with it, so we'll be building the logic. It comes with a bunch of different demos too, so you can see how you could set up these, how you could set up your scenes. And it's all defaulted to URP, so you don't have to convert any of the materials. And here we have one of the demo scenes that show all the blue is just different. The compiler is the shaders are compiling, but we have all these different attachments they're showing. They're using the round baler right there. It's of course, all this is static. Nothing is going to be working. We have to build all that. And here's where we're planting. I think that's the seeder. All the seeds go in there. And this one is like the manure spreader, I think. So gives you different ideas for what you can do. There's some nice power lines in this pack as well. Here's the harvester, and there is an animation for the header to rotate as well. They've got some particle animations for when you're harvesting as well, and it's got, as we see, it's going into there. But of course, while you're harvesting, normally it goes inside the harvester, and then afterwards you would empty it out into the truck or the tractor. So anyway, that's everything that comes with this pack. So I'm just going to go back to our sample scene. All right, so next I want, because some of the videos are going to be with Game Creator 2, I'm going to install Game Creator 2, just the core module is what we need. I'm going to import that. Okay, so I will turn off this. So if you're not using Game Creator 2, you can skip on to the next video. And for Game Creator 2, we're going to install the examples, which includes characters, and block out the characters we're going to use as the player character. And that's about it. So, and then what we want to do too, because if we create a character, it's pink, right? So we need to use the render pipeline converter and do a material upgrade and convert to URP, because by default, Game Creator 2 comes with built-in pipeline textures. So there we go. So now we're ready to go on to the next. In the next video, we're going to cover how to set up a tractor to drive around. So we'll see you in the next video.